All right. Yo, what is good, everybody? This is only the second time that I've streamed in almost the last year, so if the audio levels are good and stuff, let me know. Let me know how it's going. Uh, it's been a minute. I know I covered the Xbox Showcase the other day, and that was like the first time that I've streamed, and it's literally been almost a year. So the lighting in here is kind of crap right now too. I'm working on some stuff in my game room. So the lighting might be kind of meh. But I know it has been an absolute minute for most of you guys with Ghost Recon content here on the channel. Let's just actually boot this up. So, oh man, that's bright. We will be just kind of tinkering and messing around in some Ghost Recon Wildlands today. But I kind of wanted to go over some of the leaks and the rumors from the last, I don't know, probably 3 or 4 months. And this is most of this, I believe, is coming from Tom Henderson. I know there was a leak on Twitter by somebody that supposedly had an inside source for the next Ghost Recon. But for those of you guys that aren't on Reddit all the time, or you're not on Twitter or social media and everything all the time, let me full screen. There we go. That looks pretty good. Yeah, I want to go over the most recent leaks, what's currently possibly going on with Project Over for the next Ghost Recon. But for those of you guys tuning in, I really appreciate it. I know it's been a long time coming. So audio's fine. Long time no see. He's back. Yeah, I need to make more videos. I need to do more live streams. Whether or not the next Ghost Recon comes out, it's definitely not coming out this year, in my opinion. It might come out next year. It might even possibly come out early 28. Who knows? But I should be doing some more stuff on the channel, whether it be Future Soldier, Ghost Recon Wildlands, Ghost Recon Breakpoint, playing with G, maybe playing Deef. I know me and Deef have spoke a few times. I'd like to kind of hit him up, maybe play some with Deef, and play some other games. I know DMZ for Call of Duty. I know you guys don't want to hear that word, Call of Duty. But the extraction shooter for DMZ is coming out this fall with Modern Warfare 4. Look pretty cool. Has a lot of cool elements in it. And I'm thinking about playing that, maybe doing that on stream and stuff like that. But before we kind of jump into... Why is it... hold on. Let me change one thing real quick. Oh. There's all this stuff on Ultra. Oh my god. Jeez, no wonder it just felt kind of bogged. Felt kind of bogged, and then video, brightness, contrast, gamma, sharpening. I feel like that was just... Who knows? Good evening. Yeah, so wherever you guys are at in the world, I'm here in Midwest United States. Had a bunch of tornadoes and stuff last night too, by the way. Crossfire looks tactical, even has some supernatural. That's the only thing, dude. If it didn't have the supernatural, I would be fine with that. If it had less of the supernatural. Dude, let me see if I remember the controls and stuff.
I asked the rebels to send over a vehicle for
Look, there's
us.
Chopper. But let me actually real quick. I want to pull up the post from Tom Henderson from today. So this was something that he posted. Exclusive Ghost Recon. Basically saying that the new Ghost Recon game development is struggling as Ubisoft is making changes to whatever the development of that game is. was going to actually write this down so I didn't have to pull up my phone for this. But it said that the development of the next Ghost Recon game isn't going well. According to sources close to the game, many of those working on Project Over are bracing for impact after management changes were recently implemented. So whatever that means, whether, you know, upper management was changed within the dev team or whatever. But there was a memo that was shared with Insider Gaming. Obviously, that's Tom Henderson's little project that he does or whatever. And it says that Project Over recently failed to meet internal alpha objectives, leading to Ubisoft bringing in Bruno Galette as senior producer to lead the Project Over team. In addition, Vice President of Production Jean Baptiste Duval and Vice President of the Global Creative Office Julian Sanzalone were brought in to be more present on the day-to-day basis, including being on the work floor, so where the devs are actually making the game. Ubisoft did not return requests for a comment ahead of this. So that is some big news. So I'm not exactly sure what that means for the development of the game.
I got it. I'll fly.
Being that...
Hey man, try to take us off some sweet jumps, all right?
Let me see if I remember how to fly this thing. Dude, it's been a minute since I played Ghost Recon, I'll be honest. But whatever that means for the development process of the next game, is it delayed, canceled? I hope it's not canceled. They need to just get the game out. You know, there's all sorts of rumors going around that the game's going to be first person only. Obviously, I don't want that. I know there's a lot of you guys that don't want that. You know, first person, third person toggle would be kind of like the bread and butter for what the game needs to be, in my opinion. Yeah, and speaking of that, so Mag, it says, I wonder why. Start listening to your goddamn fans' requests, Ubisoft. So further on down in the article, it did say, as far as why the game seemingly missed the objectives, people who spoke under the condition that may not be named by the Ghost Recon is plagued by unrealistic deadlines and poor planning and management, which, dude, the game's been in development for like, what, 6-7 years? I don't understand. 6-7. My kids, man. So this was the big one that I took from this. So during the review, alternative production plans were proposed. So basically, it sounds like somebody was giving them, this is what we should do, kind of like giving them a different path to go down for the game development or something like that. But the Ubisoft HQ, so I don't know exactly what that, I don't know what that HQ team, I don't know exactly what that means. I'm not a dev. But it says that the Ubisoft HQ team rejected them. Some within the company believe that the directors are doing what they want, as opposed to listening to HQ feedback on the game. So, from that, it's basically saying that the upper management and stuff is kind of, you know, they're making the game that they want to make, and not listening to what people want. So that's, I don't know. Only time will tell, I guess. We'll find out. I'd love to hear your guys' opinions on that. Obviously, the leaks with that. We will go back and kind of discuss the leaks that were from... There was a post on Twitter that went up a while back that detailed some more leaks and stuff that was talking about things that might have been cut from the game and other stuff. But we'll kind of go over that. But I would definitely like to hear you guys' opinion on that, to be honest. Please, pretty please, I still want third-person component to this game. Did they say? Hopefully they hear me. Dude, I think the vast majority of people want third-person. Being that Tom Henderson, the only thing he's leaked so far is first-person, and there's not been a single talk about third-person, is a little scary. But, yeah, we'll see. Big salute, comrade. Yo, I appreciate it, smart. Unrealistic deadlines is crazy considering the time since the last game. Would suck if this is a dev issue, then we really screwed. Yeah, my thing is,
Stay sharp. Hey, a new need
like,
soldier. There, at the checkpoint.
I don't know. They got to be doing something funky because they spun Breakpoint in less than 2 years. Obviously, it wasn't a great game, but like the animations, the gunplay, all that stuff in Breakpoint was really, really good.
Sniper, top of the
I don't understand what's taking them so long. Like, I don't know. They got to be working on like something crazy for it to take this long. Because it shouldn't take this long, honestly. It better be third person or I'll spill blood after 989 hours into my masterpiece, Wildlands. All we want is a Wildlands 2. You're not wrong. But don't say that on Reddit because you will be attacked by Eagle. Those of you guys that are on Reddit, you know who Eagle is. Shout out to you, Eagle.
In the bunker.
Yeah, nobody wants Wildlands 2. Wildlands was a terrible game, right?
They're on alert.
Oh no. I forgot. I should have used my pistol. Yeah. Screw this. This is my ghost mode character. It's a low-level ghost mode character, but I...
I'm opening fire
Come on, man. Let's... There was a lock, dude. You see how long it's been since I played this game? I thought there was a lock. We're going to go grab the attack helicopter, and we're going to do a strafe run over this place and just take care of it. Let me know how the visuals and stuff look, too, because I almost feel like...
Shit, we got a sniper.
Fucking
Move,
hell.
move. Get the fuck down.
What in the hell? Oh, sniper. Talk about a way to open it up. It'd be better. Yeah, let's see. I'm trying to keep up with it. My point exactly has been way too long. Yeah, dude, it's... Because what? Breakpoint was what? October 20... Why am I drawing a blank? 2019? Wait, are my choppers gone? Okay. Didn't even run that far away from it, and it's gone. Is this game even going to make it to release? Ubi seem to be barely hanging on. They just closed 2 other studios. Yeah, Ubisoft Paris is like one of their big studios, so I would think that they're safe. My curious thing...
I asked Pacatari to send us a vehicle.
My curious thing is, there were multiple sources, I don't even know if it's sources, like official sources, whatever, basically said that, so after Assassin's Creed Black Flag resynced, Assassin's Creed Black Flag resynced, which comes out in July, comes out next month, from what Tom Henderson and some other reliable sources and stuff said, that the next big release for Ubisoft is the next Ghost Recon. So if the next Ghost Recon is... I've never seen that truck on the road. If the next big release is Ghost Recon, like... Dude, you would think if Assassin's Creed's coming out in July, that... Maybe spring 27, you'd think. So spring 27, like, I don't know, the game still hasn't been revealed, officially confirmed that it exists. This is all going off of leaks, so I don't know. Yo, Mark, what's good, brother? Yo, Mark, dude, I am so sore, bro. When I said something to you in G's chat the other night, dude, I can barely, like, move my arms, bro. I can barely move my arms. I am dead. We're still on Breakpoint. I have a Ghost War Pro League. What? Ban guns and ban perks. It gets super sweaty. That's cool, dude. That's fucking cool. Eagle and me. I don't. Yo Cox? Is that what your name is on Reddit? Is that what your name is on Reddit? Yeah, dude. My Nomad Skull shirt. Between Eagle and what's the other guy's name? I can't remember the other guy's name that I was going back and forth with the other night. Like, everybody's entitled to their own opinions, but saying that first person is the way to go and multiple people, you know, got into the Ghost Recon franchise for the wrong reasons because they got Wildlands and that's the developer's fault. That's weird. That's just weird. I don't know.
We're clear over here.
You think Ubisoft should learn from Battlefield as one's best shooter of 20? I mean, I don't know, man. Battlefield kind of came and went. I guess should the Ghost Recon franchise learn from Battlefield? I think Ghost Recon should learn from itself. Let's be real. Like, people saying that it needs to go after like a mil sim or blah. I mean, don't get me wrong. I want to see Ghost Recon go more realistic, 100% more realistic, because I enjoy more realistic hardcore shooters. Do I want Ghost Recon to be a super hardcore shooter? No, I don't. Does the fact that I want the game to be third person mean I'm a casual? No, it doesn't. If the game is built out properly with a good third person, first person toggle, all that kind of stuff like that, it can be a great game. It can be a great game. I would just love to see more hardcore mechanics, but stick to the DNA of Ghost Recon, which is a third person tactical shooter, squad-based military tactical shooter, and then add elements like the first person mod that they've added to this game, like this button. Yeah, so like, yeah. It's kind of weird because he's holding his hand up there because she's talking to him. But like first person, third person. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think they need to learn from another game. I think they need to learn from what Ghost Recon is. What is it? It's a third person open world military squad tactical shooter. At least as of late, it has been. You just should go back to the roots. That's whatever. Absolutely love Wildlands. Dude, I could go back and play Wildlands, like, honestly, like 6, 8, 10 hours a day and enjoy it. I can't get into Wildlands, even with the mods. The mods are cool. Fear the Radio, all that kind of stuff's really, really cool. But I can't get past how atrocious the map is. I can't.
We're cool.
The map is so bad. I seriously, I can't get past it. No matter how cool the mods are and everything, that map is just atrocious. Bolivia needs Delta team right now. Left wing taking over the country with state protests. Stuff that could happen as well in Peru and Colombia. Are we talking about real life or are we talking? I haven't been paying attention to the news, I'll be honest. I like Breakpoint has a class system. I don't mind the class system, but you got to be careful with the class system. It can't be too restrictive. You need to be able to... So, the class... How do I put this to make it... The class... The class doesn't define the gear that you have. The gear defines the class. So you want to use sniper rifle or something like that, and the ghillie suit and all that kind of stuff. Okay, now you're more of a recon class. The gear should define the class, not the other way around. I don't want to get pigeonholed into using stuff that I don't want to use just because a class says that I have to. You know what I mean? Wildlands was the best sold Ghost Recon ever. Yeah. That means we were doing something right. I wonder what went wrong with Breakpoint. Breakpoint was they tried to do too many things. They lost the identity of what the game should be, and then they had an unrealistic deadline because the higher ups wanted the game out in a certain amount of time. That's 100% all it was. So I don't know. Like what this, like I said, this, I don't know how many copies of this game Wildlands sold. Like, I don't know, it was over 10 million copies. I know that. So like this should have been the base for the next game. This. No reason to go any other direction. This should have been where the game development started and then branched out from there and made this way better.
All right, breathe easy.
He's in the armory.
Relax, we're still good. Eyes on a grunt. He's alone. Over
Like-
by the mortar.
Take the, I've said this multiple times on stream, videos, the whole thing. Should have had Wildlands animations, Wildland gunplay. Or excuse me. Jesus, dude, I can tell how far out of the streaming game I am. Breakpoint animations, Breakpoint gunplay, Breakpoint AI. The AI was much better in Breakpoint. They didn't just automatically know where you were the whole time. It was programmed a lot better.
I got a target
Heads up,
carrying
we got a
submachine guns.
Wildlands map, Wildlands story structure, stuff like that. Take the best of both games, mash them into one, and then you branch off from there. More, dude, imagine having a like a cover system, a dynamic cover system like they showed in Crossfire a couple weeks ago or whatever it was. What was a week ago at Summer Games Fest. So you have Crossfire cover system with Breakpoint animations, Breakpoint gunplay, Wildlands style map and story arc, like story structure. And then with a first person, third person toggle that's like fully fleshed out. So the game really looks good in both perspectives. Like, come on, Ubisoft. That literally would print money. It literally would print money.
We got a grunt all by his lonesome. Near that turret. Whoa, fucking guy's got an 80.
There we go. Yeah, I don't know, man. Yeah, let me go back to this. Wildlands the best. Oh, yeah, Wildlands sold like 10 million units. Still not good enough for the Ubisoft CEO. Dude, the Ubisoft CEO wanted Wildlands too. Unidad are relentless bastards, dude. Unidad, see, I don't mind the Unidad mechanic. I think it's just the AI needed to be fleshed out a little bit better.
I'm spotting another tango.
Oh my god. Shouldn't be on like some crazy alert. There's only like one guy left.
A todas las unidades, comiencen el ataque.
They're on alert.
Tank, bro.
Clear on this side.
Remember, Anakin, I have the high ground. Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm greatly concerned that the new game will bomb. It's hard to one-up Wildlands. Ubi didn't realize what they had with that game, in my opinion. Dude, it was so good. And it was built off of, like, not a whole lot. Like, they built one region, and they weren't sure that the game engine could handle it, so they doubled it, and they doubled it, and they doubled it. And this is coming from the world director, Benoit, the the world director, he was the one that kind of, they built it out in the engine and it could handle it. So they just kept doubling it and doubling it. And then we got Wildlands. So I so wish if the new one comes out, they will add a third person, add to it. Breakpoint is my go-to game. Yes, you can do it better, but I've been around long enough to have played both third person for me. Yeah, see, that's the thing too. So many people, they're like, go back to the roots. The first game was first person and all that stuff. Yeah, but Ghost Recon has had third person since Ghost Recon 2 in 2004 for 22 years. So say what again, mother, with the $4.99 super chat. Yo, bro, I appreciate you, man. I'm not going to lie. I thought Crossfire was a new Ghost Recon. I'm glad you're back with content. I just hope they give us first person and third person view. Dude, that's all we're asking for. Both. I don't want first person only. I don't want third person only. Like some of these guys, they're like, oh, you want third person, you're casual. I don't want third person only either. I want both. Why can't we have both? Is that too, that's not too much to ask in my opinion. I don't know, man. Let me try to catch up on chat here though. Third person, yeah, thanks for the video, A Squad. I'd love to see indie developers bring something to the genre, but Ground Branch is just too slow for development. Yeah, that'd be tough. Like, I've still always said I would love to see what Coalition could do with a third-person tactical shooter. The guys that make Gears. I think they could shift away from the arcadiness of the Gears animations and stuff like that and make a really good third-person shooter. Have you seen the movie Land of Bad? I feel like it'd be some awesome... I have not. Might have to check it out. Breakpoint was totally shit in every way. Ballistic with the sniper rifle was the worst. Don't even... Yeah, but the ballistics in this game were really, really bad as well. The new game will not be like Breakpoint. No one will pay 1 cent. Breakpoint, nobody will pay a cent for it. There's multiple people all over social media that have said that, like, if they come out and say the game's first person only, like, they're not going to buy it. Straight up not going to buy it. So, which is scary because if the game doesn't sell... down the hill in that building. If the game doesn't sell well, who knows, man? It could be the end of the franchise. You never know. What was already in this building? The document? Oh, it's this one. Not surprised by the news. Ubi hasn't had a reveal event like in 2 years. Mismanagement at the core, like where the Splinter Cell remakes. Supposedly they're still in the works. That's the thing, though, dude. Have you seen the hype surrounding Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced? It looks really, really good. Like, that could sell really well. And if they would do justice to the original Splinter Cell with that remake that they're coming out with, and it sells really, really well, why can't we get that with Wildlands? Why can't we get a Wildlands remake like the Assassin's Creed Black Flag remake and bring in like new animations, maybe add some content to the game, maybe some new missions, new ballistics, maybe some like Spartan mod stuff, settings and whatever that you could maybe build into the game, stuff like that. That's what we want. Stuff like that. More options to play. So then you can have people that you call, like Eagle would call casuals. They can still enjoy the game, but then your hardcore fans can still enjoy it too because there's a wide variety of ways to play the game. Just going around messing stuff up.
Hostiles in the area, stay frosty. Eyes on
For Wildlands over Breakpoint, Wildlands is truly masterpiece. See, that's the thing. Like, I love Wildlands. Yes, the animations aren't as crisp. Yes, you can't, like, the camera, it's not a dynamic camera like there is in Breakpoint. But this world is so good that I could just hang out in this world like the whole time and enjoy it. Breakpoint, yes, has better gunplay. Breakpoint has mods. Breakpoint has better animations. I just cannot stand that map. I can't. It's awful.
Who's up for stealing a helicopter?
It's so bad I can't get past it, man.
Let's grab it.
If it's like Wildlands, I'll pay 60. Amen, dude. Dude, the game is 10 years old now. AI was fine for the time. Oh, yeah. What about the new Ghost Recon game? There's supposedly some management changes at the top of the dev team, and it missed its alpha and a few other things. According to Tom Henderson, he put out a post earlier today. I read it a little bit ago.
That crate of comm gear.
But yeah, going back to say what again, that dude Crossfire, so many people, and this was my thing. I talked about it on, I think I talked about it on Twitter. As soon as you saw those like third person animations, the way the game looked, the military and stuff, immediately people thought that it could be a new Ghost Recon game, or it gave them like Ghost Recon vibes. That showcases how much third person is for people to recognize the brand of Ghost Recon. It is. It's huge. Honest Truth A Squad, do you prefer Wildlands over Breakpoint? Yes, I do. The ultimate thing, like I said, would be able to import Wildlands map into Breakpoint and just like play with Wildlands map, Breakpoint animations, Breakpoint gunplay, Breakpoint AI, all that. That'd be like a dream come true.
I don't see him.
We're still close to
I'd be all over a Wildlands remake, dude. If Wildlands got the same treatment that Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced did, it would be insane. That game looks so good, like the new version of it. I don't know why it keeps doing that. Like my visuals like bug out. It was weird.
Deploying drone.
Drone's all wonky like this because I have the first person mod. There's nobody close. We're just gonna dip. Gonna yoink.
Back it up, back it up.
Hey, there's my HUD.
We're cool, we're cool.
I need first and third person. I just want a first person. I'm not buying. That's the other thing too. Is my thing is yes, console does have less games. There are less shooters in general on console, but the first person shooter market is so saturated compared to the third person shooter market. Like it's not even fair.
Stealing supply choppers to help cartel crushing rebels. I love my job.
I don't know, man. At the end of the day, it's not about third person or FPS options. Ubisoft can't develop a new game, we're screwed. I mean, they're definitely developing a new game. I just feel like they're going the wrong direction with it, based off of leaks and stuff. We need Wildlands 3. We need Wildlands 2 first. At this point, it might be like one of the big things if they could somehow get a Wildlands remake. That'd be crazy. The Wildlands world felt so alive compared to the Breakpoint world, which feels like a glorified training sandbox. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, dude. If you could play Wildlands with Breakpoint, everything in Breakpoint except for the map, and use all of that stuff on the Wildlands map, oh, dude, it'd be so good. Where do we want to go? So this is a newer Ghost Mode character, so like, I don't know what I want to do. I need to build him up. Yo, say what again? Another $4.99. Yo, dude, I appreciate that, bro. Where would you like for them to take the story in the new Ghost Recon, and what state or country will you like it in? Need an updated gunsmith system. I'd love to see a new updated gunsmith system. You know, go back to what Future Soldier built out originally and then expand upon it. feel like it took steps back with Wildlands and Breakpoint, especially Breakpoint. I know. Actually, let's redeploy where it's brighter outside so we can see better. You guys can see a little bit better. I know a lot of people were talking about they would love to see like a story of Walker in the Middle East and stuff like that, but I'm opposed to that because you know how Walker ends. I don't think Bernthal would come back to do anything anyway. If anything, I would love to see like a direct sequel to Wildlands because between Wildlands and Breakpoint, there's like a 6-year gap between those games. Between from Wildlands to Breakpoint. Wildlands takes place in 2019. This is Ataqua. Yeah, I need intel. Isn't there a... There's a landing strip somewhere over here. I think it's right there. Let's go check that out. Rotor, military chopper.
I asked the rebels to send over a vehicle for us.
So it's right down the hill. Yeah, I don't know. I would love to see something in between Wildlands and Breakpoint, kind of bridge the gap story-wise. I am, by the way, for video content, I've been working on it behind the scenes for a very, very long time. Like, I wrote the script for it
I got it.
back
Clear out. I'll meet you there.
right after the Motherland DLC. So that was, what, 2021? November 2021? So I have a script wrote out for the actual ending
Move out.
to Ghost Recon Breakpoint, like how we got off the island and all that stuff with all the different characters and everything. I'm just working on, and I will be using AI
Io's Bolivian.
to
Next Coca-Cola
make
River
it,
location.
just because, dude, I'm not gonna do like 3D renders and Blender and all that stuff. I'm not that tech savvy, but we are gonna see what I believe to be the actual ending of Ghost Recon Breakpoint. So. Let me get caught back up a little bit here. Another YouTuber was invited by the studio for 2 hours of Crossfire. The facial caps of the performers was 10 out of 10. I love the Ghost Recon Advanced Warfighter games. Yeah, dude, Graw was such a good game. See, I played Graw on Xbox. It was third person. I played it on Xbox. I played so much PvP on Ghost Recon Advanced Warfighter, Ghost Recon Advanced Warfighter 2. How do you feel about multiple open world maps instead of one larger one? That could be a potential seasonal content with new maps. I'm not sure exactly how that would work.
Eyes on a cartel heavy machine gunner.
Like, it'd be similar to more like Sniper Elite. Sniper Elite has like bigger sandbox maps and stuff like that. It could be done if done right. It could be done good, and I think it would work for Ghost Recon. I know a lot of people. The way that they did the Wildlands map, though, like with, you know, up here you have the salt flats, over here into like the arid mountains, jungles. Just how this map flows is so good. If they could figure out a way to do it like that, it'd be spectacular.
Here we go. Looks like the cartel's getting ready for a supply run. Planes fueled and ready to go.
You know the old saying, when life gives you supply planes, you take those fuckers and give them to your rebel friends. Am I right?
That makes 5.
Got it. Moving. Say the word. Roger. Let me get in position. Ready to engage. Kill confirmed. Looks like we've riled them up. We good? Shit got close for a second there.
Shit got close for a second. Dude, the acting in this game, too, was really good. Just the chit-chat and stuff between the guys.
We'll leave a mark.
Breakpoint and Wildlands mess with a mission on cargo ships, cave takeovers, like the Brokehart mission in Wildlands. Oh, like Bookheart? Yeah. Hasn't even been a decade yet for a Wildlands remake, so wipe that from thoughts. I mean, Black Flag came out in what, was it 2013? Ghost Recon Breakpoint movement mechanics and animations. Ghost Recon Wildlands map, world, and vehicle mechanics. Third person, third plus first, first only. X. Yeah, dude. That'd be fantastic. Say what again, dude? Yo, with another $4.99 super chat. I appreciate it, man. You're awesome. How would you feel if they took a few ideas from the Division franchise and put some of those features into Ghost Recon? We need better gun sounds. So they obviously tried that with Breakpoint with the loot. Is it shift? Shift with the plane? Shift and control? Yeah, there we go. I have always been a fan with the Division franchise. The one mechanic from the Division franchise that I would love to see, obviously the way the cover system works in the Division is really good, but it works for the Division because it's more of a urban environment. But the one feature that I've always said would be really, really cool to see in Ghost Recon is the control point system. But instead of it being little control points inside of like a little small area, I would like to see control points in each region. So you have to go in, like for instance, in the map here, you got to go in and like destabilize the region. By destabilizing it, it means go through and do like the 5 or 6 story missions, and then you get the chance to take down the boss in each region. I would love to see a mechanic to where you could go through and take out, you know, barracks and radio towers and different things to help destabilize a region, and have it be a control point style system to where once you took over a region, there would be more friendly patrols, less enemy patrols. You know, you could have, you know, more backup rebel presence and stuff like that in that region. But if you were to leave that region for an extended period of time, it had a chance to be taken back over by the enemy faction, similar to the control point system in the Division. And that would make it so that it was more of like an Operation Motherland system, but it wasn't like a you took it over and then it was always under your control. You would have a constant struggle to hold the region. So then it would actually give a reason to replaying the game. Obviously, if you took over the whole map, there should be like a win, a way to win, but there should also be a way to kind of continuously struggle to hold the region. Like would be in any game, you know? I think that would be a cool feature. That would be the one really big feature from the Division franchise that I would love to see come into the Ghost Recon franchise, is the control point system. It's been a long time since I've played the Division, I'll be honest, so I don't remember all of like the ins and outs of all the different mechanics and stuff that are unique to that game. I'm kind of the wrong person to ask. I beat the Division 2, I beat the Division 1, I played a lot of the Dark Zone in both games, I played the raids in the Division 2, but it's just been so long since I've played it that I don't remember all the ins and outs and stuff of that game. So, weapon mechanics could go more into details. Bipods to be able to be deployed and give aim stability. Rangefinders to actually show range when looking down scopes. Dude, that'd be awesome. That'd be awesome. I mean, look at Tarkov. Yeah, Tarkov is leaning a little bit more towards like the super hardcore, like a little bit too far, I think, for the Ghost Recon audience. But actually, like you're saying with weapon mechanics, I want to see the ability to put multiple optics on your weapons. So for instance, if you have like a 4.8x or something like that, you can put like a canted red dot or something for close quarters. The ability to put multiple optics, the ability to have flashlights and lasers that work. Also have the ability to have deployable bipods that actually work. And then a ammo system. I wouldn't say like an ammo system, more like Tarkov, but like a mag. First off, a mag system. So instead of being like an ammo pool, it's a actual mag system, so that when you reload your weapon, the mag stays with how many bullets that it had in it previously. And I think even BattleBit Remastered, I think, had this feature to where you could do that and you could use a certain amount of mags, but then you could also like hold the reload button down and then you optimize your mags. So if you have a mag that has like 8 bullets and you have a mag that has 12 bullets, then you have a bunch of full mags. You'll take the 8 bullets out of the one mag, put them in with the 12, so that mag is as full as possible, but then you also have extra empty mags. a system like that. And then I would also like to see, like I said, with an ammo system, different ammo types. Because in this current game, for instance, Wildlands and Breakpoint, suppressors are too powerful in the vanilla game. They're way too powerful. I can literally stealth a base using an assault rifle, you know, suppressed, and nobody hears me. That shouldn't be that way. I should be able to have loud suppressors, but then I should have a way to counter that, to have like a suppressor and then have subsonic ammo, to where the subsonic ammo doesn't go very far. It doesn't deal a lot of damage, but it's extremely quiet and stealthy. Some of that stuff would be really
That was
cool.
our target.
Shit. Sicario there, by the ruins.
If I remember correctly, I think there's one more guy in here. I think there's a heavy in here somewhere. Yeah. Pardon my using
Clear on my side.
not active tactics. I should be doing this the whole time. That's what I should be doing the whole time, you know. Yo, Solid Snacks, dude. I'm back. I've missed you. Hey, man, I appreciate you, man. I'm hoping to be back, make some more videos, do some more live streams. Man, I love hanging out with you guys. All you guys that tune into my live streams, hang out, chat. We talk about Ghost Recon. It's so much fun, man. It's such a breath of fresh air to be able to do this and just hang out and chat with like-minded people about the franchise. Yo, dude, say it again, mother. With the $9.99 super chat. Dude, I appreciate it, man. You were freaking awesome. I think if they went just a little bit towards Tarkov, yes. I'll agree with that 100%. It would be so much fun to really earn your loot, and also if you get shot, you have to heal or you bleed out and die. I would love a hardcore mode in Ghost Recon. Yes. And that's the thing, if you're not opposed to first person,
Hang on, I'll drive.
DMZ, and like I said, I don't want to throw this name out there. I know there's a lot of people that are not a fan of Ghost or a fan of Call of Duty, but Call of Duty's DMZ mode sounds really cool. It's more leaning in. It's still a Call of Duty game in its core. I'm curious to see how exactly that plays out, but there's actually healing mechanics. You know, there's loot, actual proper loot and stuff that you're gonna have to find, and I think Ghost Recon went that route, it'd be pretty cool.
Got the 20 for a rebel radio station the cartel shut down. Let's get it back up.
But yeah, from the Division to Ghost Recon would be repelling, especially from helicopters, and suppressing fire. See, that's the thing, dude. Suppressing fire was in Ghost Recon. It was in Future Soldier. It was in Future Soldier. It was a massive mechanic in Future Soldier to where you could put down suppressing fire, or you could be suppressed, and then your screen gets all shaky. You can't peek over the cover and stuff like that. Suppressing fire was a thing, and then they took it away. Like I don't understand why they would do that. Liechtenstein, hey, it's been a while. Hey, man, it's good to see you back. Let's see here. Still wanting Ghost Recon open world, including third-person options and vehicle mechanics, but heard Ubisoft newest one isn't including it. The leaks that have came out so far that basically say that it's in like Vietnam, Southeast Asia, and it's first person. Those are the main. Need to go. Where's the nearest intel? I know there's. How do I? There we go. Do that. Yeah. First person. We'll see. Only time will tell. But Tom Henderson's usually not wrong. The control point thing sounds like an Arma 3 mechanic. I mean, I don't know if it was an Arma 3 mechanic. I just know that that was a really cool feature that was in Division 2 that wasn't in Division 1. And it was about controlling territories. I think they could just expand upon that and make it a region-wide system to where you could take over regions. And then that would also increase rebel presence in the region, backup, all that kind of stuff like that. I think it'd be really cool. Like that mag idea. So what if I had a machine gun that holds 200 rounds? if you have a machine gun that holds 200 rounds, that's most likely a box magazine, to which also a box magazine, you're not going to have, you might have one extra box.
Coming up on a Toyo farm. Remember,
Most likely you're not going to be
warriors
carrying,
always
3, 4, 5 mags that are box magazines. You'd be more of like a heavy gunner that has a gun, and then you'll have probably one box magazine in reserve, most likely. So then it would. I'm all for like a mag system though. I think that'd be kind of a cool bridge to more tactical games without having to go too crazy with it. Insurgency Sandstorm kind of does have this mag system. Okay, yeah, I played Insurgency Sandstorm. It's been years since I played that game as well, but I think that's that's a cool feature. Because in this, like you see down in the bottom left, there's a reload system, but it's not like, so, okay, I shoot one bullet, 29 bullets in this magazine, I reload, the other 29 bullets are gone. You just lose them. That's not realistic. An operator would put the mag back in his vest with one less bullet. He's not just going to throw the mag. So that's, I get what they tried to do with it, but it was a step. I wouldn't say it was a step back. It just wasn't a proper step forward. And many other ideas we all share can game can go into details plenty and not be too much, but actually fun. Yeah, they just have to not be scared to do it. I think they're scared that it's too niche, or it could be too niche. Not the devs, the higher ups. The devs just want to make a kick-ass game. That's the other thing too. When it comes to like game development and stuff like this, and you guys will find this out obviously at some point, but like, the devs love what they make. The devs love making the games that you guys want to play. A lot of times it just comes to be with the higher ups and disagreements on game direction and stuff. That's basically what it kind of boils down to. I fumbled the shit out of that. Can't see me. New Ghost Recon is set in Vietnam, yeah? That's the rumor, yeah. Nothing's officially... The game doesn't even officially exist. That was fucking terrible.
Their LT's trying to run.
Dude, what?
Opening fire on these fuckers.
We did shoot him, it just the animation didn't work. Yo, Trip, what's good, bro? You're not super late, bro. We're just getting started, man. I don't know exactly how long I'm going to stream for, but what are we in live for? 35 minutes? We've only been live for 35 minutes. I think. Something like that. It's all good, brother. Resident Evil Requiem did better job. Give two options like first person and third person views.
Shit, they're headed this way. What should we do?
Oh boy, I'm out of bullets. There's a skill point or something here
Got eyes
somewhere.
on the cartel supply chopper. Let's hijack it and divert its
No.
payload to the rebels instead.
Down, you're giving yourself away.
Remember where that metal is. Here?
This
There it
metal
is.
has a coca plant on it. That's kind of cool.
Insurgency mag system is simple and effective. That's all we're asking for. Yeah, see, I dusted this dude. It just took for a minute for the animation to trigger of him dying, and then the helicopter crashed. Can we still fly it?
I'll pilot.
Good to go.
Yeah, we can. Yes, we can. It also has a mechanic like Resident Evil 4 remake where when you aim at a civilian or teammate, you do the low ready and high ready animation to prevent hurting them. That would be a cool feature. Because I think, what is it, in Gray Zone Warfare, there's like a high ready, or not high ready, but like low ready. That'd be cool if they added that to the Ghost Recon game. A lot of milsim guys like that shit. Your clothes should matter more as well. Like in Wildlands, the enemy sees you in the same wearing a t-shirt or a ghillie suit. Yep. They could do that too, because the programming with the optical camouflage in the Operation Motherland DLC showed that they could program it to where if you were wearing something, or simply it would change when enemies could see you. They would just have to do that with each camouflage. So like a multicam, I think I talked about this in one of the last live streams I did. Like a base multicam would give you a certain percentage better like hidden. And then if you're using like a desert camo in a desert area, it would go up, a snow camo or a ghillie suit in the forest, stuff like that. It would have different modifiers that would make it so the enemy was it was harder for them to see you. Yo, say what again, mother, with another $4.99 super chat, dude. I cannot thank you enough, bro. That is so awesome. I appreciate it. I really, really do. We definitely need a remake of Wildlands. I was not a fan of Breakpoint at all. Wouldn't be mad if they brought back SOCOM in the future. Dude, I'm really hoping that Sony is secretly working on a SOCOM, because what's the best thing for the industry? Competition. Competition is huge. Look at Battlefield, what Battlefield did for Call of Duty. Battlefield had like the drag mechanic with the revives and all that kind of stuff, and really pushed the weapon customization and stuff. And now in DMZ, you have the drag mechanic for the new Call of Duty extraction mode that's coming out. Competition breeds excellence. It's kind of a corny way to say it, but you know what I mean. Let's see here. To prevent from hurting them. Sorry, my sleep brain. Yeah, I got you, man. I would love to see destructible cover, meaning that if you are suppressed, that they can just stay in one place. Yeah, that'd be tricky to do with a massive open world. I think more or less it would be better. It would be better if the ballistics were better. Better that the ballistics were better. So that, like, for instance, you can shoot through stuff. You could shoot through objects, or even have an ammo that's like, an armor-piercing ammo or whatever. Yeah, it doesn't shoot quite as far, but it has, more penetration, stuff like that. And for those people out there that say, those are gamified mechanics, it's cool mechanics that change the way you play the game. Not everything has to be like ultra realism. It's a game at the end of the day. It just needs to be fun. It just needs to be fun. How we all doing? Sad about today's rumors for Project Over, huh? I mean, yeah, because I think there was something towards the end. Actually, I didn't read that to you guys. There was something towards the end that said there was rumors that the game could get canceled or whatever like that. I personally don't think that's going to happen. They need it to be a success. They absolutely need it to be a success. Where did you drop that thing off at? It's over here in the weeds. They need the game to be a success. I don't think they'll cancel it. Ubisoft needs a win, which is why also, like, I don't.
Buckle up, people.
Make Wildlands, Breakpoint, mash together. Sell millions of copies. How do you know what you're hitting without looking down sights? I don't know if this will show it on stream or not. See if I can pull up my camera. I don't know if you guys can like see it. Probably can't see it. But I have an aim point that's built into my monitor. There's an aim point built into my monitor. So like Like right now, there's no crosshair on my screen, but I have a crosshair that I can see that you guys can't see. Makes it so what you guys see looks more crisp. You don't have a ugly crosshair on the screen the whole time. That's why I do it. Well. Yo, Cocoin. What's up, buddy? A friend in the Ghost Recon audio team says the only confirmed fact is that the game is in development. Everything else is unverified, outdated, or bogus rumors. The Tom Henderson and FPS QG leaks are not real. A friend on the Ghost Recon audio team. Who's your friend on the Ghost Recon audio team? Do I know him? Tom Henderson has sources everywhere, bro. And he's very rarely wrong. Okay, I will say this. There is one thing that Tom Henderson reported on that I am 100% sure is wrong. Because Ubisoft wouldn't do that. And because he reported on, I think somebody reported on it. It was like a test leak or something that maybe that's what you're talking about. And then Tom Henderson also reported on it that the game's going to be an Unreal Engine. No, it's not. The game's not going to be an Unreal Engine 5. It's not. It's going to be an Unreal Engine 6. Ubisoft is not going to pay to use their game in another game, like another engine. It's going to be an Anvil. Some form of Anvil. It's going to be an Anvil. Because that's what Ubisoft Paris uses. And like Snowdrop's a great engine, but we have yet to see an actual super big open world game use Snowdrop. So it's not going to be Unreal.
Okay, we're cool.
Let's see here. I absolutely love Wildlands after 980 hours, and I still prefer it over Breakpoint. Same, dude. It won't be canceled. It just can't. It's not going to be canceled. Maybe this sounds stupid, but I hope they keep the faction mission alive because when you finish the game, you had nothing to do. That's the thing. I would love for them to expand upon the faction system. I know G and I have talked about this before. A really cool feature would be how the factions or how the rebel system works in this. So the rebel system in this game, you have vehicle drop-off, guns for hire, mortar, diversion, spotting. I must have found a body. All that kind of stuff. But then you also have like the convoys around the map where if you steal helicopters and stuff like that. Actually, give me one sec, guys. Give me one sec. I got a phone call. Sorry, guys. This is my wife. She got out of work. She wanted to know if she had to go to the grocery store. Real life stuff. All right, let me go back. Oh my gosh, dude, you guys were going crazy here. Let me see if I can't. Hope UB stays close to the Wildlands formula. You and me both.
Fuck, they're coming right at us.
Where's this guy? Get flanked. Yeah, I don't know. Well, John Rodriguez. Yo, what's up, dude? Long time no see. Yeah, I need, like I said, I'm messed up because I was on the phone. But I'm gonna try to get back into streaming more and making some more videos and stuff like that. More enemy troops. A lot more Unidad bases, yeah. And the base layout of Wildlands compared to the base layout of Breakpoint. Breakpoint's base layout was awful. Also has to have some clothes customization, like we added some accessories for helmets and plate carriers like in Ground Brats. It ain't gonna happen, especially if it's first person, I guarantee you that. He works at Ubisoft Montreal, and they are subcontracted by the Ghost Recon team. He works on the audio engine and the trailers and stuff. I don't even remember what your original post said, but I think Tom Henderson's probably not wrong. That's all I'm going to say. Well, there it is. 1.
Got a 20 on a cartel supply chopper.
No one, and I mean no one loves Wildlands more than me. Splinter Cell will be the next IP before Ghost Recon. Dude, I would love to play the new the Splinter Cell remake. That'd be awesome. Is Project Over actually actively being made, as far as we know? He obviously can't talk about anything, but he's confirmed to me to not believe the Tom Henderson and FPS leaks because these so-called leaks are based on hearsay and skewed opinions. I feel like that's a cope. I feel like that's just coping. I feel like with all the leaks from multiple different sources, they're saying that it's first person only. Yeah, they need a rebel support system back. I miss them so much. Yeah, I think going back to that, that's what I was talking about. So having like a rebel support system to where, so you have like this, steal the helicopter, you get medication. Then there's like the fuel where you have to go do the fuel convoy. So you get those resources, but in this game, you get those resources so that you can get your skills, which this is a brand new character. I don't even have any skills. But like you spend all your resources on this. Having a system to where the resources that you get, so say you wanted to call in guns for hire. Well, they have to come from a QRF base. They have to come with vehicles. So they need to make it so that then it costs the fuel that you're going and taking down. So right now I have 3,300 fuel. If I call in guns for hire, they have to come by vehicles or even the vehicle drop off. Same thing. It should expend this as a resource. So instead of just using this as a resource for upgrades of your character, this becomes a resource that you then spend on rebel support. So it gives you a reason to keep doing those convoy missions and keep doing those helicopters and all that kind of stuff because you need that resource to spend on rebel support. It would just add another layer to the game, especially when it comes to the rebel system. I would also like to there be more reinforcements in the games, prevents when you get spotted or trigger an alarm. It needs to be the Fear the Radio mod. So the Fear the Radio mod that's in Ghost Recon Breakpoint adds that really, really well. And it makes it so that there's more enemy presence when you become detected. It's kind of like more like the Unidad mechanic. They just keep sending stuff at you. I want Wildlands 2 with more Unidad, more bases, and $6 million, man. DLC, yeah. A squad gets over 220,000 subs and then disappears for a year. Shark Fence. Dude, there wasn't... I feel you, man. And I feel bad. I really feel bad for that. I get over 220,000 subscribers and I disappear for a year. It's been almost a year or two. That's why I saw that and I was like, dude, I got to start making some more content again. I got to start making more streams. I got to start making more videos. Like, I love making YouTube content. I will go down through the comment section of every video that I upload and try to at least read people's comments in the live streams. As you guys will be able to see if you watch the live stream back, there's not a whole lot of me playing. It's more talking to you guys because for me, that's the fun part of live streaming is talking and engaging with other fans of the franchise. Let's go
I asked the
helicopter.
rebels to send over a vehicle for us.
There's a helipad right here. And it spawns it over there. Oh, Liechtenstein. Yo, dude, I did not even see that dono. I am so sorry. $4.99 donation. I cannot thank you guys enough for the support on the live stream today. It's been awesome. Nice to see you again, AS Cutie. Oh my god, dude, that's freaking hilarious. Like, it's ASQD Gaming. That's funny. Wish there was more news or something so you could stream more, maybe stream some other games. I'll be honest, dude, that has been my biggest thing for content over the last like 3 years is it's been really difficult for me to stream and make speculation content. You can only make so much speculation content. And then as soon as a leak comes out and then it puts all of your speculation content that you made previously, like, oh, well, none of that's going to come true. And then like when you hear stuff, you hear leaks, you hear stuff from insiders, you hear stuff from all these different people. It makes it really hard to make content knowing stuff, you know? So I don't know. I just need to say screw it and just get back into just making random speculation videos. You guys will all understand on the road. But like random speculation videos, live streams, hangout streams. You know, I plan on streaming some Call of Duty DMZ once that comes out just because it looks fun. So we'll see. But yo, I appreciate the dono. I cannot thank you guys enough. For all of you guys that have been in the stream, I cannot thank you guys enough just because, yeah, it's been almost a year since I've really streamed. And you guys coming in here and hanging out, it means the world to me. It absolutely does. Can anyone hear him? Right? My audio's fine, right? In a nutshell, what he confirmed was that the game is really in constant development, so what the reported months ago isn't true anymore, that kind of stuff. They're still undecided, so it's fluid. I eat, sleep, and breathe and dream Wildlands. Made a Unidad shirt. Dude, a lot of my shirts that I have, I've made myself. Like this one, I've kind of made some stuff with. I found it on a website, and then I kind of did some alterations to it and made it myself. So I didn't technically make it myself, but... Are you... let's see... I hate in Wildlands the AI disappear and also have AI that can kill you with Uzis. Yeah. Are you totally hostile towards FPS, even if the gameplay mechanics, lore, and co-op are fun? No, I'm not. I play plenty of other first-person shooter games. I love Tarkov. I love Battlefield. I play Ready or Not. I play several other first-person games. I just don't want my Wildlands to be first-person. Is it too much to ask to have both for Ghost Recon Wildlands? Like... Yeah. Pretty sure that's a physical thing in the game. Let's just sit here, watch me shoot at nothing all day. Trying to escape. It's not real. No, I'm not hostile towards FPS. I just would prefer my Ghost Recon game to be first and third. I play plenty of first-person games. I just think the natural evolution of the franchise would be to have a first-person, third-person toggle. Where can I find how many hours I've dumped into Wildlands? Mr. Old Guy wants to be my friend. I think it's... I don't... Is it in your loadout? Stats. So this operator is a new operator, so I don't know if you can actually see how much overall time you have in the game. So yeah, I don't know exactly how you would be able to check that. As an example, right now in development, there's both FPS and third-person mode. They're not sure if they will... Yeah, I need to see proof of that. Is there a known date of the game release? Nope. As of right now, there is not any... the game doesn't even exist officially yet. Mr. Tripp, I got you, buddy. You got my back. I wouldn't say he's hostile towards the first person, but he's just a large part of the current Ghost Recon community wants third, and I pushed them away. Yep. You can kill the franchise if you push away your core player base and you don't get a new player base to come in to replace those. The franchise is dead. More Unidad bases, more DLCs. Cutie Pie, yeah. The new Ghost Recon game isn't third person and have the ability to play the campaign offline like Wildlands. That's going to be a failure just like Breakpoint. You've been muted for 10 minutes? I haven't been muted. Is my mic muted? Hello, hello, hello? What's going on?
Unidad bird on patrol. Watch out.
You guys not hear me? My mic's not muted. Like, you guys can hear me, right? Omega Alphatron, I think your stream is muted. I don't think I'm muted. Right? Please tell me. Tom Henderson and FPS leaks are not factual to the game changes week to week wildly. Currently, they are both first and third person, and they're testing both and changing directions often. I don't think that's true. I'm almost 100% sure that's not true. Why couldn't they add both like an avatar? See, the problem is if they developed it from the first person perspective from the ground up to begin with, it would be like a similar thing to where they'd have to add it post-launch. Ubisoft needs to bring back the mercenary mode and have it available as play since the new game is released. I don't think there's going to be any PvP. Can't wait to play it, though. He says it's looking good and shaping up. Sure hope so. We've been waiting too long for this. I think it might have just been a bug. Sheesh, I need to install Wildlands, Lively World. Yeah, it's good. It's good. Not muted. We can hear you. Love this game. You're not muted. Okay, I was like, dude, I'm like looking over at the thing, and it's like, hopefully I'm not too loud or anything either, because like the levels.
Yo, Sicario with a submachine gun.
Tell me where.
At the entrance to the camp.
Man, this is ghost mode, so I can't. I wish I had a DMR right now, rather than an AR.
Over here. I got eyes on a sniper.
That's gonna be the tough one.
Moving to position. Ready. Call the shot. He's down. Eyes on a narco with
Alright.
right by the container.
Those two are down. See if I can't get a shot on the other dude. I can't get up here and take his sniper. Just have a sniper suppressor in my pocket. Well, there's a convoy coming through here too. That's not good. Get up in this tower. Not conspicuous at all, right? Nobody saw me. You know the Wildlands countryside better than the area where I live? Dude, right?
I got 2 Sicarios. The HQ building, inside.
They're in the HQ building. There's probably another guard in there.
We got a mounted weapon.
There's man, I can't tell if there's 2 in there or there's 1.
I got
He's
eyes
right
on the
behind
weapon.
he's right behind that wall. Maybe he's not. There's nobody up there.
We got a mounted weapon. Heads up, Narco. We're
Point him
good.
out.
We're by the checkpoint.
Hmm. He's going inside. Over there. Yeah. Ooh. That could have been bad. Yeah, I don't know, man. I think guy up there?
Got another tango. And baby makes 3.
I got 1 Narco. At the
I don't know.
checkpoint, still good.
Well, I guess we're gonna have to wait and find out when it comes to the development and see exactly what the game actually is gonna be. Only time will tell, I guess. They found a niche with Wildlands and Breakpoint and were very successful with them, so I don't know why they went to reinvent the wheel with Over. Dude, you are preaching to the choir now. That's why I said the base for the next Ghost Recon game should have been Wildlands. 100%. Sounds like they're chasing a trend of recently popular tactical FPS games, and it doesn't inspire confidence in the game's quality. Dude, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like you're hitting the nail right on the head. Like, absolutely right on the head. Oldest guy here. I'm 63. Hell yeah, dude. You still playing video games? Not sure. I think you can penetrate that metal with the wall of the sniper. Not sure if you can do it. Yeah. Yeah, I think I'd probably have to do it with unsuppressed. ITK. Nobody loves my lens more than me. Wonder if that's intel there. Yeah, the other leak that came out a while back too was the fact that supposedly they had some testers there or whatever that were saying that the game was a little bit too unforgiving because there was like a permadeath stuff that had leaked, and then they said that they went back on the permadeath stuff because there were testers and stuff saying that the game was too frustrating. I know Tom Henderson reported something on that, or not Tom Henderson. That was the guy on Twitter. Posted that a couple months ago now, I
Check
think.
it out. Got a location on a cocaine factory operating out of a converted slaughterhouse here in Okoro.
What are we waiting for? Let's go light that shit up.
Just one problem.
These shadow effects not available on
Requires a key code
PS5?
to open it.
So where do we get the code?
According to this, El Emissary
Give it
has a
time,
system
give it
has
time.
We need to track him down.
I'm also playing this.
Okay, we're still all right.
I'm playing this on PC with a reshade mod as well, so it looks more crispy than it.
Details in a cartel supply
Even the
shop,
vanilla
loaded
version
and ready
looks.
to roll. Sounds like something that would really lend the rebels a hand. You think Santa Blanca gives out a lot of these?
I heard like a hot rod. Unidad. See if we can't get out of here.
We see you.
Who sees me? He sees me? Can't see me.
Yo, Sicario with a submachine gun near that stack of tires.
Near that stack of tires. How did I know that was going to happen?
Fucking hell.
Appreciate it, bud.
We got civilians dangerously close. Check your targets before you shoot.
Check your targets. I don't need this anymore. Where is it? Am I blind? There it is. RGP5. I use this gun because of the first person mod. It doesn't clip. It doesn't clip into stuff. No, I don't. Oh my gosh, it picked the sniper up off the ground. Anyway. I've always played Wildlands on permadeath mode. Is it addictive? It's also frustrating. You really need to stop playing the game if you feel you're being reckless or complacent. Yep. Jonathan. Yeah, that's his name. Jonathan on Twitter was the guy that did the leaks and shit. Just texted him. This coming winter, we will probably have the announcement according to him unless the managers postpone it again. Just texted him. This coming winter? I'll believe that when I see it. Imagine permadeath due to random civilian hitting you with a car, instant rage quit. See, dude, that's the other thing too is like in this game, for instance, the AI squad is awful. They don't ever do exactly what you want them to do. And imagine if there was like permadeath and then your teammate or something dies by something stupid because the game thought you wanted him to do something that you know, the game did it for you and you want that's why I personally want to be able to micromanage my AI teammates like back SOCOM old days and stuff. Because if my teammate dies, I want it to be my fault.
Right, breathe easy.
Because if he dies and it's the AI, the game AI that's at fault, it's going to be really frustrating. So. Winter, huh? Just for the reveal? Yeah, I don't buy that. That's the thought on it since it's really shaping up, but they're struggling to get it right. It's not something that you do late in development. Like, get it right. That should be the core game should be done.
I'll pilot.
They don't want to announce something that people will shit on. From the leaks, it sounds like it's going to get shit on because it got shit on when they leaked that it was first person. When Tom Henderson got the inside scoop or whatever and leaked that it had supposedly been developed in first person, dude, Reddit was on fire. Twitter was on fire. YouTube comments, it was literally burning to the ground. this is where you do the Maru. This guy's friend is John Ubisoft himself. I used to push my teammates off cliffs in SOCOM back in the day. Damn, bro. Those old SOCOM games, man, that takes me back. Still remember when I think it was SOCOM 2. Bought it from the local grocery store, had an electronics section, and I bought it, and it came with the headset to where you could issue like squad commands through the headset and stuff. Wait, these guys aren't here? These guys aren't here except for when you do the Amaru mission? Like when you come out of the opening cinematic or whatever, and then you take the car, and then you come... These guys, none of these guys are here? That's only for that mission? That's weird.
Hold up, we got hostile activity.
Hostile activity? There's nobody here. There's literally nobody here. It's just these guys down there. So all of these guys up on this hill, the commander that you interrogate and everything, unless I already did that, and that's why they're not here, maybe? I don't know. About FPS, yeah, I meant FPS Ghost Recon, but still get your point. Yeah, I play a lot of FPS games, dude. I play Tarkov, I play Battlefield, like Call of Duty. I'm gonna play DMZ when it comes out. Like, I don't dislike first person. I just want my Ghost Recon to be both. Like,
Careful.
yeah,
Superior sport in a
cover system in third person makes sense. In first person, like, this is kind of jank. Like, could they do it? Of course. But like, I don't know. I feel like it'd just be cool to be able to have both.
Okay, we're still good.
Later, bud. You should do the same thing in Battlefield 4. It's not the late development phase. It's still way in progress. In progress? It's 2026. They ceased development on Breakpoint in 2021. It's been 5 years. It's been 7... What, 7? Yeah, 7 years since Breakpoint. Game world is mostly set up, he says, but the content is far from done. That's why they didn't announce anything yet. UB is so good at creating beautiful game worlds. Yeah, but it's when they fill it that the game gets all messed up. Ooh, almost got it again. SOCOM 2 was great, repeatedly yelling commands into the headset because the AI was janky. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I've already did this one. That's right. I did this part, but I didn't go rescue Amaru because he's still down there. Played Ready or Not? Yeah, I played Ready or Not. Absolutely hate FPS. Yo, Killer Vic. What's good, brother? It's nice to see some people that tune into G's streams come over here and slum it with me. I appreciate you guys tuning in, every single one of you. I really appreciate it. All the donos. I mean, there's that member, become a member button, guys, if you want. You could do that. You have a special badge next to your name, especially since I'm going to be trying to stream more and make some more YouTube videos and stuff. But don't feel pressured.
Hang on, I'll drive.
Has anyone actually played and completed this game on ghost mode and recorded it? I don't know. I'm sure it's out there. I suggested to him maybe tries to get someone to get in touch with, excuse me, Insider Gaming to set the record straight because right now it's just not accurate. I'll be straight with you. I feel like Tom Henderson's pretty accurate. Other than the Mark 18, what weapon are you guys using? Dude, the Mark 18 is so good. I am using the R5 RGP, which doesn't have a single shot mode, unfortunately, but it's the only weapon. It's the Unidad weapon. It's the only AR with the first person mod with my current field of view settings that doesn't clip. So like when you go first person and you aim in, like you see the dude's inside of his face with the Mark 18 and several other weapons that clips with the first person mod. That's why I use the R5. It's one of the few ones that actually doesn't clip. FPS is getting old because we get one every year and it feels the same-ish. It's been 7 years, I agree. It's taking forever, but remember they spent a lot of time on Frontline and then they had to restart from scratch. Frontline wasn't made by Ubisoft Paris. Frontline was made by Ubisoft Bucharest. As a completely different company, so that's not accurate. G-Money Mozart, this loser went live and didn't let me know. Yo, my bad, bro. My bad. I was bored, man. We didn't have any power this morning because of the storms that came through last night. And then at work, we didn't have power, so I stayed home with the kids. Kids' daycare didn't have power there for a minute, so like, yeah. Yes, Frontline was a different studio. Project Over has supposedly been in development since at least 2021, according to the leaks. It was about to go live and play the greatest tactical shooter on the market. Yo, what's good, G? Hell yeah. Yo, dude. G-Money. I appreciate the Tono Busy, buddy. Why is G-Money Mozart your favorite YouTuber and Ghost Recon content creator? Because he's real. He's a real one. He speaks the truth. And plays the greatest tactical shooter on the market. Love you, brother. Let's see. All good, man. Yourself. G-Money. Will we be invited to UB Paris Studio at some point? That's the dream. Living the dream, G. Living the dream. I use the HCI Desert Tech Sniper Suppressed and Mark 17 Suppressed. See, I don't use two weapons. I only use one. That's why I specifically play Ghost Mode, just because there's only one weapon. I don't like having two weapons. Yo, G, man, I appreciate you, buddy. Yes, Bucharest, but when Frontline was working on it, there was zero work being done elsewhere because Frontline was considered the next Ghost Recon game in the franchise. Over started after Frontline? No, that's not right. I don't think so. Dude, coming in with another $10 dono busy. I don't have the bomb. I don't have the bomb animation that you got, man. Why is G-Money Mozart so good looking? Do you wish you were as good looking as he is? Some of us are blessed more than others, G. We can't all look as good as you. Dude, I shaved. I got a real short beard now, dude. I got real short hair. Dude, my chest and my arms are absolutely killing me. From the other day. I don't know why my, there it goes. My stream elements are kind of a little bit wonky. Let's just rescue Amaru real quick and get this over with. I forgot I didn't do this.
Yo, cartel gunman, inside the barn.
They're all down except for the guy inside the barn. Sneaky, sneaky.
Are you Amaru?
Hey, we're
What's
good.
left of him anyway? Come on, I'm getting you out of here.
Let's get out of here, Maru. I prefer AK-74 and Ghost Recon Breakpoint. It can
We'll
double
leave
as a
marker so
DMR.
rebels can pick up the supplies later.
Oh yeah, man.
I'll fly.
You can't say that, Mr. ASQT. Oh, that's funny.
Where are you taking me?
Back to your friends.
Entonces Pacatari has made his deal with the malditos extranjeros, the young fool.
Take it up with him, senor.
That's funny. This guy hops on Wildlands but won't play modded Breakpoint with me. Dude, I will have to sit down. One night we'll have to play some modded Breakpoint together. You're going to have to send me your files. Like your compressed file folder or something. Like put it in OneDrive or something and let me... So that our games are the same. I haven't done any modding in Breakpoint in like a couple years. So I don't have any of the new mods and stuff like that. So send me over them mods. One of these nights we'll play some modded Breakpoint with like the Fear the Radio and the Spartan mod all cranked up and everything. This is where I need to go, right? I'm pretty sure this is where I need to go.
Hold
I've
up.
done this mission 100 times. Get to see that awesome cutscene of how badass my character looks. Still my favorite game of all time. Holy Grail. Yeah, dude, it's so good. Want Wildlands 2? Always good to see you talking about playing Ghost Recon. I know, dude. I need to get back into it. I need to get back into it, doing it some more.
Their talk of love was enough to make me vomit. But their methods were not...
Were their names Yuri and Polito?
See,
It's too hard for them. I did. I play Tarkov. Breakpoint's easier than Tarkov.
We only saw run-of-the-mill Sicarios when we freed Amaru.
Still training? Dude, trying to work out a little bit.
I don't know where they
Very lovable. Oh, dude, you're like
We'll search every village and camp until we find something.
you're like that sand that gets down into your swimming trunks and it just won't go away.
Interrogate hostile lieutenants, talk to civvies, whatever it takes.
We'll turn over every rock.
Like I 100% respect your opinions on what you want the Ghost Recon franchise to be. But everybody's entitled to their own opinions. That's all.
That's the rundown on La Yuri and El Polito. They're a key part of Santa Blanca.
Gotta redeploy those. Too freaking dark. Not sure that was a compliment. Dude, we've been kind of going at it on Reddit. I still respect the man. I don't agree with him, but I still respect him.
Yuri and El Polito. They're a key part of Santa Blanca's security operation. Remember to check out Bowman's briefing on their chain of command.
Guy in charge of security is El Muro, the Wall.
No one's got an opinion except for me.
El Sueño. El Muro's little brother is La Plaga.
Oh no, we're in ghost mode.
Very active on social media. Head Sicario for the cartel.
The hunt
I'm
starts
stuck.
now. We want Sueño, we gotta work our way up the hierarchy. First targets are Yuri and Polito. We find the intel, we track them down, we take them out. Check it out, weapons case.
Check it out, weapons case. Man, where did I put my truck? Bet you put it back over here on this little side road. Yep.
Let's go.
Can't respect the British?
Let's
Hey,
roll.
I'm trying to be the bigger man here. Just because I don't agree with him doesn't mean he's wrong. That's the problem. Him and I don't remember the other guy that's on Reddit. There's a lot of people on Reddit that if you don't agree with them, you're wrong. I don't agree with Eagle. I'm not saying he's wrong. But he's a lot of times on there he says that people that want third person are wrong.
think I can wear this with my Class A uniform?
I don't know, man.
Nomad, I've got Pakatari on the line. Sounds like he needs our help.
Pakatari.
Through.
Hola, compadre. I have a problem in Itaqua, and Bowman says you may be able to help. My people need help. There have been many.
I love I squad enough to tell the truth. Hey, man. Like I said, we may not agree, but it doesn't mean I don't respect you,
Tell me
man.
what you need.
There is a cartel supply convoy passing through the province soon. Capturing it would give my
Everybody's
people
entitled to their own
much needed
opinion on what they
restore
want the
their
Ghost
morale.
Recon franchise to be.
Consider it done.
We're taking orders from Pakatari now?
Qatari needs this convoy. We are gonna give it to him. The more he depends on us to get shit done, the more we can get out of him in return.
That's all that matters. You want the game to be first person. I want the game to be both. You know, that's what it is. We'll find out. Like, I just don't want the franchise to die. In the end, that's all that I really want. I just don't want the franchise to die because of poor decision making. So, we shall see.
Heads up, narco with a submachine gun. Over by the checkpoint.
Not sure if that was the California chafe at A Squad's heart. Fight, fight, fight. Nah, dude, it's all good. Hit the bigger men. How long am I streaming for? I don't know, man. What time is it? Oh, it's 4 o'clock. Probably won't be streaming, to be honest. I probably won't be streaming a whole lot longer. I just wanted to get a little stream in. Just, it's been a minute since I streamed. It literally was almost a year. I streamed the Xbox conference the other day, and it was literally almost a year since I streamed last.
You're gonna get made. Hang back.
So, like, I needed to.
Sniper up in the tower.
Sure he's dead.
Done? Shit, kinda got all excited there.
So. Why, you want to fire up a Breakpoint stream?
I heard a Sicario over here, next to the sandbag.
Go ahead, man. Fire up your Breakpoint stream, because then when I'm done here, I'll put your stream link in the video, and anybody who's watching, I'll send them over your way. Like all them cool people do on Twitch when they raid people.
I got one narco. That was close.
Dude, the look on that dude's face. Like Gray Zone? I played Gray Zone. I have not played it in a long time. I played it like right when it came out. It was all right. Wasn't my favorite thing in the world, but it was all right. I really personally enjoy Tarkov. When the wipes and stuff come out, which there's no more wipes. They're doing like seasonal characters and stuff now. It's going to be kind of weird. Maybe in a bit.
Fucking mortar.
Yeah. Gray Zone's too rough around the edges.
They found their amigo. Damn.
Should still be.
We're cool. We're cool.
We should still be hidden. Yeah, it's not a bad game. It just, I don't know. I feel like it tried to do a lot of things like Tarkov
Target is down.
without doing it like properly. I don't know.
Eyes on a narco with
It's still not a
machine
bad
Got on
game.
San Mateo.
San Mateo. Over the past few years.
Yeah, I wasn't consistent. Oh no, dude, it was. You get like one shot all the way across the map and not have any idea where it came from, and then other times
Anybody who ain't the cartel
they could shoot at you like with 1,000 rounds and miss every shot.
without a trace. Santa Blanca is definitely behind the disappearances, but no bodies have ever been found. Find out what happened to these people. Their families need a place to start looking. Then make...
Wait,
Dude saw me like right through the cardboard boxes. I hit him twice.
I'm back. Sorry we got cut off.
It's okay. Now, where were we? Find out what happened to these people. Their families need a place to start looking. Then make sure this shit stops happening.
Gray Zone's a much better place now. I haven't played it in a long time. I still remember like when the game came out, it didn't have nighttime, right? There was no day-night cycle, I don't think. Then they added the day-night cycle later. I know from the videos and the screenshots and stuff that I saw, the nighttime looked really, really good with the night vision goggles and everything. Looked really, really good. What I need to do? I need to buy a parachute before it's too late. Didn't they do a big AI update in May? I heard AI is now a lot better. I don't know what their big update was. I personally haven't played it. I mean, maybe it's something worth checking out. Heavily guarded security gate, and then we're just gonna whoop. Is there any interest in the next Ace Combat?
Cartel's planning a major resupply mission.
I haven't played an Ace Combat in a long time.
Build and ready to go.
The rebels would love to get their hands on that stuff. All we gotta do is take it.
Metal. Is it upstairs? There it is.
You think with all their money, the cartel would make it nicer metal?
I played a bunch of the old Ace Combat games way back in the day, but nothing compares to Breakpoint Mod, the greatest tech shooter on the market. See, that's the thing. It's cool and all, but I want something new. I personally, and this to each their own. The fact that you're able to do it and you enjoy it, I wish I could do that, but like I need something new to play. Like I can go back and play Breakpoint just because it's just mindless fun. But Wildlands for me, or not Wildlands, Breakpoint. Dude, Breakpoint's map, I just cannot get past it, bro. It's so bad. Like, I hate the Breakpoint map with an absolute passion. Like, unbelievable passion. Modders got to save Ubisoft games. The problem is it makes it really hard to mod. You got to really know what you're doing, but like with the tier one modders and stuff like that, they got a lot of stuff that they can do. But if they made modding more accessible, it would help out a lot. I don't think they ever will. Actually, I'm gonna go back and get a DMR. Tried playing old Ghost Recon Original, and my God, it was hard to play. Died a lot. It doesn't, me personally, it doesn't hold up today either. And then even making a new one very similar to the old one, it's like, dude, that's not. Yeah, I got the M110, right? Semi-auto, extended mag. Standard barrel. I'll put the suppressor on it. Let's see you play some vanilla. G would never play vanilla. Breakpoint? That's terrible. Because old school Ghost Recon was a tactical shooter, unlike these games. Yeah. It was boring. Maybe that's just me. Bolivia is just such a lively and wonderful, diverse place. Perfect setting for an open world game. Did you get run over by a civilian? How tactical is that? I don't know, dude. Zigzagging up and down the mountainside is tedious, though. Thankful for spawning a heli. Yeah. You can play this game tactically, but at its core, yes, other Ghost Recon games are more tactical. Some of them are.
Heads up, we got a turret.
Shit, he knows he's taking fire.
I'm just taking fire because this bullet drop is crazy.
Just spotted one with submachine guns.
Be a diversion. Shoot that thing. It's not as much. Bullet drop's actually less than I thought.
Holding up.
Thought I was gonna die there. Tactical freedom. Yeah, I mean, I enjoy playing it just because, like, you can really do, you can kind of do whatever you want to do. Yeah, it would be cool if there were more ways to be tactical, but you can be tactical in this game. You can be tactical in Breakpoint.
They're gonna see you. Hold up.
We could do this. It's tactical. All clear. Yo, take it easy, Trip, man. I appreciate you tuning into the stream, brother. Always a pleasure. Yeah. I think I got some other stuff that I got to do this evening. And then the fam and a bunch of friends and stuff, we're actually going to the beach tomorrow. So I got some stuff I got to take care of tonight. So, with that being said, I think that's about where we're going to wrap up the stream. I got some stuff I got to do this evening to kind of get ready for tomorrow and whatnot. But dude, I cannot thank you guys enough for tuning into the stream tonight. I think we peaked. We had almost 80 people in here at one point. That means a lot. I am going to be doing some more uploads. I'll probably do more streams than uploads. Hopefully here soon I can get my Ghost Recon Breakpoint modded out to exactly what I need it to be to hang out with G. Maybe we could do some modded Breakpoint. Who knows? Maybe we'll get some new stuff for some of the current Ghost Recon games or something moving forward. That'd be cool. Until maybe that'll tie us over to the release of Project Over. So we'll see. Only time will tell. But yeah, I appreciate everything. You guys tuning in, commenting, chatting. Put up some here. Just hanging out. I know it's been a long time since I've put up some consistent content here on the channel. But it means a lot for you guys to come back and hang out and support. So hopefully we'll be doing some more of these and stuff. So cheers from Paris. Wait, you're from Paris? Coin, I did not know you're from Paris. Dude, pop on down to the studio and see what's up. Yeah, see what's up. Actually, here, hold on. You guys see it? Yep, G Money Mozart is playing Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Breakpoint. More streams? I will be doing more streams. There you go. That's G. He's streaming Ghost Recon Breakpoint over there. For those of you guys that enjoyed this stream, make sure to tune in over to G's stream. He's going to be playing some Ghost Recon Breakpoint, heavily modded roleplay and stuff like that. And if you do pop over there, make sure you tell him that A Squad sent you. So, but with that being said, that's going to do it, guys. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I'm looking over there. I appreciate it. I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out. Much love.